Hi everyone, it's Eric, and today we'll be unboxing and having a first look at the Sony Xperia X. A big thanks must go over to Vodafone for sending me this over to test and review. And will this phone impress me, or will it have to have a word with Mr. Pistol over here, much like the S7 had to have a word with it last time? Only time will tell. Right, let's take a quick look at the box. At the back it does list a few of the specifications, so we have a 23 megapixel rear-facing camera, and a 13 megapixel front-facing camera, a full HD 5-inch display, up to 2 days of battery life, 64-bit Snapdragon processor, and it has a 32GB, this is a 32GB capacity smartphone, but you can expand it with up to 200GB of micro SD cards. Alright, let's open up the lid and take a look at the phone. Right, there it is. Let's pull that out. There we go. And let's quickly just have a rush through the accessories very quickly. Alright. Oh, well, I'll give them some extra points for putting some creativity in their packaging. This whole box basically just for a little bit of paper. Okay, you know what? Those points are gone. You don't make it worth it at least. Some earphones in there or something. I don't know. Alright, so here's the 3-pin UK plug. It sort of like goes down to this compactable sort of like design, which is great, so you can take it around with you. And inside here, we've got the full-size USB to micro USB cable. So that's basically it. You know, at least we used to get some good quality earphones originally from Sony back in the day. Oh, you're really getting less for your money sometimes nowadays, don't you? Alright, let's take a quick look and just peel this off. Wow, I've got to say, that feels really quite nice. The actual feeling of the handset. It looks very nice and sleek, but one thing I'll tell you is that it feels like, even though it's going to get fingerprints on, I don't feel like it's as much of a fingerprint magnet as all the other glossy front smartphones, because if you have a look at it, I'm not sure if you can pick it up on camera, it seems to have an extra sort of like sheen around it. Let me see if I can adjust the camera right here, so you can take a look. There does seem to be extra gloss around here, which is sort of like a fingerprint coating on it, so it's sort of like is resisting any fingerprints that you might get. Alright, so let's power it on. And while it's powering on, I'll just give you a quick look around the phone. So you got your power button over here. It's a rather big power button. Normally these have to be very small buttons. You got your camera shutter button over here, which should also take you into the camera application. Your volume rocker is also at the bottom, which is something that I'm going to have to get used to, because usually the standard trend of smartphones are the volume rocker and power buttons are on the top half. Sony seem to be reversing that and putting it towards the bottom half. Okay, and over here we've got what looks like should be our micro SD card slot, or no, this is the SIM card slot right here. And micro SD card slot. I think the micro SD card slot probably doubles up with the SIM card slot right over here. Alright, so what I'm going to do is set this up, and then what I'm going to do is give you a first look at the actual performance, and also give you a look at that camera as well. Okay, we are ready to go. So, one thing I did not mention, because I actually forgot all about it entirely, is that this power button actually doubles up as a fingerprint sensor, hence the reason it was a longer power button. So that is a really good thing, so let's give that a try. I haven't tried this yet, I just set it up. Let's try it again. Not recognized. Okay. Okay, that was actually quick. Let's press it again. Yeah, so that is actually a really fast response with the fingerprint sensor. All I do is literally just press it once, and it unlocks the phone. So, wow, that's actually one of the fastest fingerprint sensors I've ever used, actually, even faster than Apple's really fast one. See that? So let's press it and quickly... See that? That is just a testament. It shows how fast the fingerprint sensor is, because if I press it very quickly, don't give it time to read my finger, it doesn't read it. However, if I just press it the normal way, I would press a button. There you go. So, yep, great fingerprint scanner from the get-go, I can tell you that. A bunch of preloaded apps, which is good, because I usually get these two apps from the very beginning. And is that the Google Now launcher? No, that's just Google Now, actually. So, yep, here is the overlay that Sony usually put on their smartphones, and I gotta say, it is actually more responsive than previously. Previously, it was so incredibly slow that I actually despised using it. But I think I might give this one a go, actually, and if I don't like it, I'll just install the Google Now launcher, which I think is far superior. The icons don't look as patronizing as they used to look in the past. They look like it was a phone for babies back in the day. But no, it seems like they've actually taken things into account and actually changed the UI, the design of their UI for the better. Or so it seems. Now, like I said, I'm going to give you a quick look at the camera, an early sneak peek at that, and I'll discuss it more in my review. Now, this camera is said to take photos in 0.8 seconds, so that means that usually when you have a fast-moving image, it blurs the actual resulting image out, but you're not going to get that with this particular smartphone, or at least that's what the marketing suggests. So what I'm going to do is just get this controller right over here. And what I'm going to do is just take a standard photo, then I'm going to try moving the controller about and take a photo and see if it picks it up in all its crisp detail. Alright, that's that photo taken. Now let's move this about very fast and try taking a few photos. So I'm moving it faster now. Alright, apologise if that was out of shot. Let's take a look at the photos. Okay. Wow. Alright, this one is a bit blurred out. Not as bad as I thought though. Let's see. This one, wow. Okay, now this was the first photo I took, but here's the other one I did. It's a bit, it has got a blur on it, so that means that it didn't work properly. This one a bit less blurry, but still blurry. This one, even though I was moving it very fast, it still picked up the detail, so it does seem to be a bit hit and miss, but I'm really quite pleased with that result. It feels already that I'm quite confident with taking a quick photo with this on a fast-moving subject. So I'll give you a full test with that in my full review, but that's just a quick early sneak peek at a look at the camera. So yep, thank you very much for watching this video, guys. Stay tuned as I will be giving you a full review. If you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and also check out my new show, 3-Minute Reviews. A link to all those will be in the video description. And again, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch all of you next time. Take care.